First off, this is a steak knife, and I happen to be having steak for dinner tonight.
It has been a rough go here lately, Meat, as we are chilling in the red for the first time, but where there is a grill, there's always smoked meatlocks, and we have no choice but to fire this one up. It's Randy the Zohan. Costa taking on Tony Kelley, and very similar records here, right? Costa coming in 7-2, Tony Kelley 6-2. But if we look at what Randy Costa has done in the UFC thus far, it's been pretty impressive, right? He had that super dope knockout over Boston Salmon, did the same thing to Journey Newsom after that, and that most recent contest against Adrian Yanez, who is tough as nails. I mean, we can't forget that the Zohan put on 4.5 really solid minutes in that first round, was winning that contest. And it took some serious mid-fight adjustments from Adrian Yanez for him to recover and get that win back in the second round, because Randy Costa is no joke, and he's taking on Tony Kelley, who is also off a fresh win over Ali Aikasi. But what are your thoughts on this meatlock? Why do you think Randy Costa is just levels above Tony Kelley, and how do you see him getting this one done in this return meatlock?
Yeah, I mean, this is a very fun fight, but let's be real. The Zohan is absolutely locking it for the boys. I mean, there's a reason why we are, high on the Zohan train. This dude is an absolute savage. I mean, how good he looked versus Adrian Yanez was unreal recently. But Adrian Yanez, as we saw in his last fight, this kid is a no joke. So no shame in that loss. And I mean, the Zohan was winning that whole fight to the last 10 seconds. We got hit that liver shot by Adrian Yanez, and Adrian Yanez is an absolute savage and really can adjust well, which second round kind of made him slow and ultimately went to his defeat because Adrian Yanez is so good. Tony Kelley's really got nothing. I mean, prime time, more like lame time, because he's not going to be doing anything. He's going to be too slow. Costa's way too fast, better on his feet. He's got 100% takedown defense. So I would be very surprised. Honestly, I'd be surprised if Kelley even shoots. I think he's going to stand and bang. This dude's a brawler. He's there to bang, but I just think Costa is just way too quick in and out and the power. So I really see this pretty much being a one-sided mopping, and that's where we're coming in with our lucky mustaches, and we're going to take the reapings and take it to the grill.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. And, you touched on what would be Tony Kelley's pathway to victory, because Randy Costa does have that solid takedown defense. And, we saw Tony in his last fight against Ali. He did try and mix in some takedowns, but you think he's going to be coming to bang and thinks maybe he can do to Costa what Yanez did? And if so, do you think Costa's getting this done early?
Yeah, I think Costa's going to get it done first or second round. Tony is a tough guy, but either way, it's going to be dominance from the beginning to the end. Costa learned a lot probably in his last fight, and he's only getting better. I mean, kid's super young, 27, and he's already looking like future title contention material.
100%. And, as mentioned, we're chilling in the red, but about to escape nonetheless. It's 1450 at -190 odds. It's going to net 763.16. It's all in on the Zohan, and it's with stellar confidence at this -190 spot, because Randy Costa, aka the Zohan, should just be levels beyond prime time, and it's a great setup fight, great return opportunity for Costa to sort of right the ship after that setback to Yanez. But as you mentioned, there's no shame in that loss to Yanez. So definitely going bullish, definitely going big on Costa. Any last thoughts on this meatlock, Meat?
No, and for once, Tapology and the Meat Boys are seeing eye to eye. 91% big bullish on the KO. And if you don't like the odds on this of Costa winning, check out the finish odds. Those might be juicy enough for you, because I think this is an absolute lock, boys. So